All right. We welcome on Mike Cornblatt from Jimmy's Famous Seafood. Mike, I don't know your official title, host. Is it what are we working with now?
I got many official titles.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me. So my official Jimmy's title is the Director of Business Development, but my host for the my tailgate title is the host of the event. So you can call me whatever you want. I get called everything. People even think I'm one of the owners. Are you one of the brothers? Are you Greek? No, not me.
You
So I get
you
it all the
I
time.
was wondering there, to be honest. We don't know each other quite yet. I was kind of like,
you,
maybe. But
you could be in
No,
those pockets. I
it
could see
happens all the time. I'm flattered. I'm honored, but I'm my own man.
Well, we will start it out with thanks for coming on. You're going to give us a little more information on the TailGOAT, the Jimmy's Famous TailGOAT, different sport events, all that stuff. And again, we'll dive into that. But this is one where we're going to focus on the opening day TailGOAT.
Absolutely.
Kind of let us know what you guys at Jimmy's have cooked up and what's going on March 28th.
Yeah, so for many years, it started out of the back of a school bus with a couple sandwiches and like 15 guys, and it's evolved into the Jimmy's Famous Tailgate. And then after Ed Reed made his appearance, we changed the name to the TailGOAT. So, we've been doing football for many years, and we've had some huge events with football. And then, a few years ago, we started doing opening day, and we've had some really successful opening day events. And then obviously this year with what you see that's headlining, it's going to be the biggest one yet. Coming off the football season where we had Shaquille O'Neal and, a who's who of people stopping by, and we had such great events. Like, my favorite day of the year, it should be a national holiday, is opening day. And what better way to celebrate it than with you guys and, with DJ Pauly D and Nick Markakis.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask if you want to say the guest coming up, but again, you just said it, DJ Pauly D, who I saw at the before the TailGOAT for the Ravens-Rams game, which again ended in spectacular fashion for Ravens fans. Weather could have been better, but even with all that, was awesome. Hopefully, we're hoping for a similar. I don't want to go to extras on opening day, but I would enjoy. I'd take like a bottom of the eighth Adley home run or something like that to go.
No, let's go at 14-0 and leave after the seventh inning so we can beat traffic.
We could do that. We could do that too. But again, you mentioned the guy, the Greek god, and we're talking Greeks. Another Greek god himself, Nick Markakis, hosting. So how did you guys pull that one off? I don't know if you saw Adam Jones had tweeted and was like, I can't believe y'all got him off the couch. You don't know how hard this is. So
that's what everyone said. So like, and for many years, I've always like, why does Nick never do appearances? Just because he doesn't. He doesn't leave his house. And we had Adam Jones at our playoff tailgate October, and I even asked him, said, hey, what's the chances we could get Nick to host next year with? And he was like, no chance at all. I'm like, okay, whatever. So, flash forward, one of our, partners who has very high-end liquor products, they have a product called Mango Shada. And he's like, hey, Nick's one of my best friends. Like, I was like, how can we get him to the tailgate? So we had a call with Nick. I got to do a Zoom call with him, which was like, oh my God, I don't want to fangirl right now, but it's Nick freaking Markakis.
We can relate a little bit.
And we told him about the event, and he was like, that sounds awesome. I've been really wanting to come back to Baltimore and really, plant the flag back here. And Baltimore's been great to me, and they're, family. And he's just like, I want to be more involved with the team and with the city. So what better way to kick that off than coming here and hanging out with us?
Yeah, that's a perfect way. And again, he was always the mystery man. It was funny because obviously the 2110 Utah Street, it's Adam and Nick, and they were on the cover of the Sun and all that. And Adam, I mean, we know Adam. He's the one. He's like me. He'll talk to a wall, for hours and hours and hours. And Nick was always kind of just there as the silent leader.
Yeah.
But again, it's cool to see him. Hopefully, we can kind of get him to come out of his shell and have some fun. I think we'll be able to get him to have some fun and loosen up.
I think when he steps foot on that stage and there's 2,000 people, mainly women, screaming at him, I think there's no way he doesn't come out of his shell at all.
Absolutely. And again, you mentioned Pauly D, the music, Nick Markakis, the host. I saw some rumblings on Facebook about you guys announcing maybe another guest on Friday. Can you peel back the onion there a little bit for us?
I won't peel it back entirely, but yes, we do have another host lined up. And if you thought the Nick Markakis news was big, wait till you see who this is.
So it sounds like, well, you talked about peeling stuff off. I'm guessing the female crowd will enjoy this.
Yeah, I would think so. And probably even the male crowd aged 20 to 45 too, like us, will be fangirling as well too. But yeah, like we're gonna have a crazy event. So like Paulie D by himself, like you were there, you saw him last time, you saw the energy. I have hosted like 30 tailgate events. I've been on that stage a million times, whether there's 700 people in the rain or 2,000 people with two friends. And the energy when I stepped on that stage for Paulie D, that crowd was unfreaking believable, man. And then that guy puts on just the most incredible show. Like people, oh, he's just a Jersey Shore guy. He's just this dude. He is a legit DJ. He brings so much unmatched energy. It's insane.
Yeah, I get my biggest takeaway from the Paulie D tailgate was how it was obviously raining. It started raining in that morning. The forecast was like, it may rain, it may not. Half of his playlist was songs about rain. He made it like that, like he was doing it right off the bat. So it's not like he was just up there pressing a button. Like he actually DJing, and I'm like, this is awesome. So
did you see the TikTok he did?
Yes, it was like 4 minutes long. It was like a documentary.
Yeah. He like leaving the hotel, driving to the venue, talking about it. Like the guy, he's just dialed in, man. Like he knows his stuff. And like he told me that was like the first time he's ever really like done an event like in Baltimore outside during the day. Like he's done some stuff before at night, but he said the crowd, the energy was just ridiculous. He's never experienced anything like it.
Do we know what jersey he's gonna wear? He seems like a City Connect guy. The all black with the colors would look good, but in orange. That's gonna pop.
I'm thinking
about Eric, but he's one of those guys that says he'll never wear another man's jersey either. So keep that in mind.
Yeah,
listen, this guy will wear whatever you throw at him. But no, I think Paulie. I think we'll go City Connect for Paulie. He's got to, right?
He seems like such a City Connect guy. Like that all black seems to just fit him. So
that's what I'm going to be wearing opening day. I just got one. I just got the new owner of the team's jersey, and I'm ready to rock his.
You know what? Like an Uncle David jersey would be fire.
Maybe get like a Magna Carta art on there somewhere. Do like
just dollar symbols everywhere. But yeah, hopefully him and I match, and obviously continue to be best friends along the way. We've had some interactions on Instagram, which are cool. But him and I are becoming close friends. And I think that if him and I have matching jerseys, what better way to kick off opening day than that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you guys will both like button them halfway down to kind of really go for that Jersey Shore type look.
Probably. And I'll let the hair grow out, do a little bit of a blowout. And there's actually pictures of me circulating online of when I had a Paulie D blowout in circa 2010. So
yeah, that was good. That was good. Tell us a little more. Again, there's a couple different ticket options for people who want to come out to the TailGOAT. You can go to the game, you can get a bus pass. Kind of fill us in on all that and what's going on with those.
Yeah, so the TailGOAT, like if you're used to a tailgate, you go there, you pull up, you grill some hot dogs, you drink a few beers, and call it a day. Well, this is that times 10,000, right? It's like a music festival that there's also multiple bars, multiple food stations. So it's an all-you-can-eat event. We're going to have our menu there, which will have like crab cake, egg rolls, barbecue ribs, wings, Reubens, all sorts of cool stuff. But then we also have our partner restaurants like Frank's Pizza, who are the best pizza in Baltimore. We'll have JJ McDonald's serving oysters. The Local will be there. We'll have a few other guest restaurants that we're lining up too. So basically all the culinary gourmet food you could ever want at a tailgate. And then all the drinks you could ever have to either calm your nerves for opening day, or you can be ready for an absolute rager. You might be passed out by the 6th inning. So we don't even know if we're going to see the end of this game, Eric. That's the worst part. Like we might just be slumped over, before the 7th inning stretch even happens.
Yeah, I'll have to work on pace.
It's all about pacing.
If Tyler Sperry's there, then it's going to be it's going to be an issue. But
bad influence.
Tell it again. Ticket packages. You can get a game ticket with the TailGOAT pass, correct?
Yeah, we have very limited. As you know, the opening day tickets are like just as rare as they are to get. We do have a few, but yeah, you can buy just a general admission ticket to walk in and enjoy the festivities. We also offer a premium pass, which gets you extra bars, extra restaurants, gets you in earlier, gets you even closer to the stage. Also gets you a chance to have a picture with Nick and our other special guests, who I'm trying not to name right now. But just a lot more amenities in the premium section. There's gonna be 2,000 people there. So if you're someone who wants to be, around less people and want more of an upscale experience, premium's the way to go. You know, if you are like Eric and you like to rage and party, then general admission is the way to go too. And we do offer bus packages. I think we have like 11 tickets left for the bus. So if you don't want to drive down there, I saw $245 on StubHub for parking. So if you don't want to, if you don't want to deal with that, so we have bus passes, and we also have some parking too at our event you can get.
Nice. So yeah, again, it sounds like you guys can kind of take care of everything if people are looking for it, but they got to act quick. Again, it's going to sell out. It's crazy too, because I keep wanting to say like, oh, in a couple months for opening day, and it's like, no, it's like 6. I think it's 6 weeks away. It's like 5 weeks away right now. So it's creeping up. And then again, you talked about the food menu. What's your go-to menu item on that the list you gave us?
So, like looking at the menu, because I have it right here in front of me, like there's so many good things. We're also going to be featuring a collaboration with Stuggies, by the way. Who, if when you walk into the stadium and you see our concession stand in left field, they're right next to ours, and they're the coolest people ever. We're going to be doing a Stuggies dog at the tailgate. But my favorite thing on this entire menu, just looking at it, is it's got to be those loaded mac and cheese bites. I'm a sucker for mac and cheese. And if I can eat like 100 of those things and stuff my face, count me in.
Yeah. The egg rolls kind of have me in a chokehold. Like I can't not get them. So
I know.
You guys are so good. Hungry. I haven't ate yet. This is killing me.
I know.
You haven't had the egg roll yet?
No, I have, but I haven't eaten tonight yet for dinner. So this is killing me right now.
Well, let's keep talking about it because
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat at least. Should I go 21 for Nick's jersey?
I think you should. You know, if you want, I'm willing to let you come up on stage and eat 21 egg rolls in front of the crowd if you think you can do it.
That has viral. Eric, I'm gonna have to have you do that. I'll get a camera.
I'm a very slow eater. This could take. I would have to get there at like 4 a.m. to finish by game time.
It's not all that.
No. You got to do 21 in
2 hours.
See, I could probably do it in 5 minutes.
21 and 21 minutes. That's fine.
There's no chance. Again, I'm the slowest eater out there. I'm very, very slow, but
that's good. You're not going to get heartburn.
I'll have to sleep on that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Again, we've talked about. I don't know. We'll see. But we've talked about again the big music guest, the big host. Who's your dream host and musical guest? Like if you could just handpick anyone that Jimmy's hasn't had so far because they've had some big boppers there. Who would you handpick?
Is it exclusive to football or baseball?
It can be whatever you want. It can be a mix. It could be anything your little heart desires, bud.
I got both. For baseball, it would be Eddie Murray hosting the tailgate.
Ooh, that's a good
football,
one.
It would be Joe Flacco, which will happen. And then the musical guest, I've talked about this. So Pauly D was always up there, and I've always talked about Pauly D for years and trying to get him. The number one name on the list I've said for the past 5 years is Good Charlotte.
I'm shocked they haven't done something like that. Even like All Time Low does and like play at the games. How have they not?
Yeah. All Time Low was actually at the playoff tailgate that we just had. They were there hanging out. And I was like, why aren't these guys on stage? But yeah, Good Charlotte's like the number one. Even if you just get Joel and Benji up there just strumming the coos, I don't care. Like that's all I want. Yeah. Number one. That would be it.
Is one of them still married? Was Nicole Richie? Did I make that up or
Cameron Diaz and Nicole Richie? Both of them. They did well for themselves, man.
Hey, Waldorf worldwide, baby. They
exactly
they put on for Waldorf.
I think that would be the best thing, just because of their Maryland ties. Like that. Yeah. That's number one for me. And then like obviously like someone cool like Nelly or Lil Jon or someone like that to hype it up. But Good Charlotte for sure, number one.
Yeah, good Charlotte. There's a lot of potential there. If you put on the anthem part, yeah, I mean we'd go nuts for that. So
we're gonna petition that for next year.
We'll start putting in John's ear now. Like we'll start throwing the net out, and I'm sure we'll be able to get him.
We will.
We'll talk about the team. Give thought on the Orioles and what's going on with them, and what are your expectations and thoughts and predictions for this year?
My expectations are high, and even with the uncertainty in our rotation with Bradish and Means, which I think both of them will pitch. I think Means obviously will pitch sometime in April. Bradish, let's hope he's back by the All-Star break. But I see this team at a 99 win team this year. And I foresee us getting over that hump in the division divisional round. I foresee us going into the American League Championship Series and beating the Houston Astros in 6 games.
Ooh.
And then I foresee a World Series parade down Utah Street in the beginning of November because I predict this team will win the World Series.
Eric, we need more
Over.
specificity in your takes. Like he's giving like the actual game prediction, which team it's going to be. Like I think we need some more out of that.
I didn't say who is going to represent the National League in the World Series. I'll tell you, it's not going to be. It's not going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Ooh, love that.
It will not be the Dodgers. It will be the Braves and the Orioles this year, and we will beat the Braves.
That's specific with the NL though. If you're saying not the Dodgers, that's almost like a
not
way
the Dodgers.
Specific. Yeah, interesting.
I kind of think Shohei Ohtani might be cursed because he never won in Los Angeles with the Angels. So maybe he carries the curse over with the Dodgers and they spend lots and lots of money to never win a World Series with him.
Eric's a big Mike Trout guy. He loves that winner's mentality that he has.
Speaking of that name, Mr. Trout, that you just mentioned, I also have a prediction about a trade deadline acquisition that is Mike Trout.
That's something. That's
I think we saw the news come out on Monday about him not wanting to leave the Angels unless, whatever. He was kind of like nonchalant about it, but he said that, if a trade happens, it happens type of thing.
Yeah.
We're it, man. We got the acquisition prospects for him.
You get those deep pockets coming in now too. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with the ownership transition? But buddy,
you think Ruby would trade the Magna Carta like in like a package, like be like, hey, we want to move like Austin Hayes, Cade Povich, and the Magna Carta for Trout. Like, you think
the Angels would settle for like the Treaty of Versailles or something? They wouldn't even like do that reason.
Is Trout under contract after 2024 with them?
I assume so. He signed that monster deal and that monster extension. I don't know when that was. I'm trying to remember.
The Angels are cheap. You saw them shred that money before the last year with all the trade acquisitions. They're cheap. Like, let them take our prospects. Let us win the World Series this year with Trout and go on our merry way.
That would be big for a couple hosts of this podcast. Big Mike Trout bashers a little bit in here, but
I'm sure Trout has a no trade clause, and if he gets traded to the Orioles, he'll have to play in October, and that's his favorite time to sit front row at Eagles.
Well, he can just hop on I-95 and he'd be up there in 2 hours. It's perfect.
Yeah, he and Mike and I's buddy Rick Ritter can carpool up to Philly and watch one of those Monday night games.
A couple good-looking guys in that car. There you go.
That would be that would be a fun car ride, actually.
Rick would like that. Yeah, he would get a kick out of that. I don't know. Again, the floor is yours. Again, we kind of covered everything. Is there anything else you want the people to know about the TailGOAT? Where let them know where to get tickets, when they should get them by, to make sure that they're there, and how they're not missing out the best party in Baltimore.
So typically our tailgate sells out the Saturday before the events. In this case, it would probably be the Monday before opening day. But we're actually on pace to sell this thing out like 2 weeks in advance. Which is crazy. As soon as we announced Paulie D, the tickets went skyrocket. And then when we announced Nick again, and then on Friday, once the other name is announced, they'll do the same exact thing. So they're going to sell pretty quick. And what happens after they sell out is actually the most hilarious thing you'll ever see on Facebook is people going on and asking to buy tickets and trying to pay $300 or $400 for secondhand general admission tickets, and I've seen it. I've seen people scalp them. I've seen people try to scam people. It's sad. It's terrible. Just don't be that person. Get on there and get them. TailGOAT.com. It's the easiest way. We are also doing 3 other events throughout the summer, some summer series tailgates ahead of the Yankees, Phillies, and the Red Sox games. So we'll have some other cool events upcoming.
Nice. And again, where can people find out more about that? What's the website?
TailGOAT.com. That's TailGOAT.com.
There we go.
I think I spelled that right?
TailGOAT. I think so. That sounds right. I'm not a great speller. If you've ever read my blogs, spelling is not my strong suit.
I read them all the time. They're great.
I appreciate it. Plug your stuff too. Let us know where we can follow you and where we can see you arguing with Tyler about signing Odell and things like that.
Yeah. So Tyler, by the way, he wanted Odell, and I said no, and then I said sure, and then we became best friends again. But I'm on Twitter at Awesome Big Mike. I'm hilarious, and Eric likes some of my stuff, which gets other people to see it. I'm on Instagram at Awesome Big Mike. Yeah, I love all Baltimore sports. I love seafood. I love entertainment. I love talking to you guys. So I'm always a good time to hang out with and talk to.
And we will again. We'll be having you on when we podcast live from the opening day TailGOAT on March 28th. Which again, it seems like it's far away, and it's really not that far away now. Which is
no.
I'm getting these logistics together for us, and I'm like, man, that is starting to get really close for me.
Wait, just you wait. Like if you've never been to one of our tailgates, like I know Eric's been. I don't know, Jake, if you've been to one.
Not yet. No, this will be my first.
The other guys, I'm not sure if they've been. Like it is unlike anything that you have seen before. It is not a tailgate. It is an absolute party.
If you're able to drag me away from pick opening date, that you know it's good. That's
how
exactly
we listen. This is how we know that we are winning the World Series this year because you are not going to Pickles, which has cursed this team for many centuries. You at Pickles, you at the TailGOAT, we're winning the World Series.
Love it.
I like it. Let's hope let's hope that World Series rate goes right by Pickles, and we'll all stop in, and I'm sure we'll have some TailGOAT. We'll have some TailGOAT stuff going on then in November too. We can double shift with the
in there. Yeah, we'll make that happen.
Yeah,
I'll come have a beer with you.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome. Well, Mike, again, thank you for joining us, sir. We will talk soon, and we'll see you March 28th at the TailGOAT.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike.
See you.